Okay, so I've seen plenty of people talking about how the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films, the ones with Tobey Maguire in, they've been saying that they're not as good as we remember. And to be honest, to that I want to say,
You're trash.
okay, I'm only joking. I'll have to admit, like, you're not that bad for not liking the Raimi films, but I'm gonna try and persuade you differently because these films are literally are, or are they? But yeah, all seriousness, I'm watching the first one as I write the script, and anybody who says the tray scene isn't fucking amazing is lying.
So, first point from the essay that somebody posted to YouTube was it was actually one of the ones that made me make this video. It's the fact that all of Toby and all his classmates and all that are much younger than his teacher. They're all in his 20s. Yeah, it's bloody awful if you ask me. I don't know who would do that. Who would be Spider-Man at older than 20? God, must be an awful person. But yeah, to anybody with half a brain, Toby's age when he was Spider-Man doesn't really matter at all. I mean, Tom Holland was my age when he started. He was 20. Andrew was 29 when he was Spider-Man. So if you want to complain about anybody's age, it's his. But I mean, don't complain about Andrew Garfield because it's not really his fault at all. Next is the organic webs, and yes, I hear you. But it's not comic book accurate, man. Well, most of the time, but we don't really talk about it. But yeah, if you ask me, it makes sense. I actually quite like it because he's not exactly well off, and he's not Tom Holland with all of Stark Tech behind him. And then you've got Andrew Garfield with his parents' lab that he finds. Actually, but that's not where he gets his webs, obviously. But he doesn't seem too bad off. His house looks quite nice, and yeah, I'm not judging, but I think he'd have the money, unlike Toby. But then you might ask, why doesn't Toby dumpster dive like Tom Holland does? And well, I just think that's fucking ridiculous, honestly, because you're not going to find all the chemicals and shit and all the parts that you need to make web shooters and web fluid in the fucking dumpster, are you? It's just like, I can't even start to imagine half of the stuff that they need to make it. And yeah, it's not going to find them in a bin. And even if he does find the stuff he's looking for, it's not like he's going to be able to sustain it for long. Maybe a couple of days, because I mean, how much do you reckon it takes swinging through New York each day? I mean, I've never been there, but it's a bloody big place, isn't it? But yeah, some people talk about how cringy it is, and how cringy he is, and stuff like that. As a character, and as an actor, and stuff like that. But you have to look at Peter Parker and think, well, he's gonna be like that, he's not gonna have many friends, he's gonna be that, outsider and stuff. It's not like he's... like a certain reboot that we got instead of Spider-Man 4.
The drummer begins to drum. I don't know which way I'm going. I don't know which way I'm...
But yeah, one of the points that people say is most cringy is in the first Spider-Man when the Green Goblin's flying off like, I will meet again, Spider-Man! But as I said, it's a children's film. It's supposed to be cartoony and fucking stupid like that shit. But the cringiness also helps humanise him, because I feel that more people could relate to him than could relate to Andrew Garfield or Tom Holland. Which is also one of the facts why it's so beloved. Because everybody feels like they can be Spider-Man. It teaches you that anybody can be a hero.
What's my name? Who fucking cares?
Wait! 4 or 5 moments.
I'm sorry?
4 or 5 moments, that's all it takes.
To...
Be a hero. Everyone thinks it's a full-time job. Wake up a hero, brush your teeth a hero, go to work a hero. Not true. Over a lifetime, there are only 4 or 5 moments that really matter. Moments when you're offered a choice. To make a sacrifice, conquer a flaw, save a friend, spare an enemy. In these moments, everything else falls away. The way the world sees us. The way we...
I mean, some of Spider-Man's biggest fights in like 1 and 2 are like where he could die and where he's really in need. He doesn't need the Avengers or anything. He has the people of New York City to back him up. And I guess that show of unity was partially because it was so close to 9/11. But then there's also the fact of maybe it was just because it was trying to send the message of anybody can be a hero. Or maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But I think these scenes are some of the best scenes in the whole trilogy.
Ahoy up there! We're gonna bring the barge right onto you!
He's coming back!
Listen! I need you to climb down!
I can't!
Yes, you can! MJ, you can do it! You have to! Trust me! Hold on tight! And go quickly! Hurry!
I can't do it!
Hang on, Mary Jane!
He's not gonna make it! He's gonna make it!
It's time to die!
Come on up here, dumb guy! I got a little something for you!
Kick your freaking ass!
Leave Spider-Man alone! You gotta pick on a guy trying to save a bunch of kids?
Oh yeah, I got something for your ass! You mess with Spidey, you mess with New York!
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us!
Nice and easy to go down. Slower, gently.
Is he alive?
He's just a kid. No older than my son. It's all right.
We found something. We won't tell nobody. good to have you back, Spider-Man.
He's mine!
You want to get to him, you got to go through me.
And me.
Me too.
Very well.
And then of course you've got the one person who makes more of a difference than maybe even Spider-Man.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that Stan made his mark and made a difference. I like how the tone kind of reacts to how Peter's doing as a Spider-Man and as a person as a whole. When he's like finding it tough, the tone gets darker and stuff like that. I think it's just like a nice little detail. So even if he seems a bit cringy, it's just because he's like happy as fuck at that time, and cringy just goes with it, doesn't it? My next point is from Spider-Man shit slinging, and I think it's also said in responsibility posting as well. But it's that apparently Toby doesn't make enough quips or jokes, and to that, all I've got to say is,
What are you doing up there?
Staying away from you. That's a cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you?
I mean, there's plenty more, and I could be cheeky and use the Spider-Man 3 Stan Lee cameo again, but I'll just say it myself. Enough said. But yeah, if you really like Spider-Man, then go across to shit slinging on Facebook, or also responsibility posting. I'll leave the links in the description. I'll also leave the responsibility posting Discord in the description. Okay, so I've got quite a few other points, but right now I'm going to have to leave them, because I was kind of in a race against the clock to get this sorted before I go to watch Far From Home tonight. So if Far From Home's good and leaves me on a Spidey obsession, then I'll just go watch it. Then I'll make a second part, like starting tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like, and thanks to Matty on the responsibility posting Discord for helping me out with some of the script. I know, like, I haven't really followed it, but he gave me some points, like the part of the cringy factor he joined in on. So thanks. And if any of you from the Discord are here, your boy Nova says, get fucked, cunt.